Alright, how are you doing, dweebs? This is Spankdamonkey, you can call me Spanky for short. And I guess this is my first unboxing of Eternal Masters. Just a little preamble, I actually had played Magic a long time ago in the 90s, dropped it after 2-3 years, and just got back to it this year. So it's been quite interesting for me to come back 25 years later and explore what the product has to offer. And it's actually been quite exciting, and I'm quite happy coming back. And now I just can't stop cracking packs. So I just want you to sit back, relax, allow me to share my joy of opening packs, and hopefully you find a lot of fun in this set. So let's go. Right, so Eternal Masters. I think this came out in 2016. Right, like I mentioned, I had not played Magic since I don't know, maybe 1998 or something like that. So I have a lot of catching up to do, and I've been back into Magic for just about 6 months now, and I've opened a lot of the more recent sets. But let's see how this looks like in terms of value. I did open a Double Masters a couple of months back, and that was quite fun. So let's see if this is as good or even better. Okay, so we have this promo, I guess, paper. How to successfully set up a booster draft. Okay. I haven't done that yet, so hopefully I can try it one of these days when things start to become normal. Right, so let's just remove them cards. Let's put this away. Alright, so we have, I suppose, 24 packs here, and let's see how we can get some value from these guys. Alright, let's start. First pack. So how does this work? Okay, so commons, uncommons, and then rares. So okay, so we'll just flip it over. Alright, so we have Orland Marauder, Rally the Peasants, Get Shaman, Abundant Growth, Sound Departure, Herd Ape, Tidal Wave, Nature's Claim, Twisted Abomination, okay. Monk Idealist. So we're getting now to the uncommons. Let's put a common pile over here. Right, Merfolk Looter. A messy tome. That's an interesting script over there. I think it looks like hieroglyphics, probably. And then we have Torrent of Souls. 4 black. A hybrid red. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If black was spent, a creature blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, for our first rare, we have Karmic Guide. So 3 and 2 white. Flying protection from black. Echo 3 and 2 white. So it's more of a recursion card. Ooh, and then we have a foily Vindicate. Pretty cool. I wonder how much that is worth, but anyway, we'll see. And then we have a Carnivore. So let's put that over there. The rare is over here. And I'll just put the uncommons over there. So let's go to the second pack. I just recently put Vindicate in my deck. I have a Precon Jirina deck. So human tribal, and I just tried to give it a little bit more pop by using Vindicate. Alright, second pack. So we have Keldon Marauder, Shelter, Urbog Uprising, Giant Tortoise, Thornwheel Archer, yeah, it's a pretty good card. Blossoming Sands, Kurdic again, Tidal Wave, and Nature's Claim. Right, and then Twisted Abomination. So next up we have Juggernaut for the uncommon. Oh, give me a second here. Okay, sorry folks, I just had a procession of crazy people drop by in front of the house. Anyway, that's sorted out. So going back, we have Juggernaut, Faith's Fetters, Zealous Persecution, and Braids, Cabal Minion. So I did open a couple of boxes for MH2, and yeah, I do see her there. And for the foil, we have a Pilgrim's Eye. So let's maybe we'll put a foil file over here. Okay, so let's go to the next pack. So, next we have Desperate Ravings. Pretty good. Humble. Duress. Interesting, you know, when I was still playing Magic years back, Duress was already a card there, so it's nice to see that they're still carrying a lot of these cards. Even now, 25 years later. Seal of Strength. Warden of Evos Isle. Wake of Vultures. Dismal Backwater. Yeah. Tragic Step, pretty cool card. Seismic Stomp, Mistral Charger, and then heading to the uncommons. Let me put the uncommons over there. Timberwatch Elf, right? A Glimmer Point Stag, Mishra's Factory, and a Giant Solifuge. 4/1 Trample Haste Shroud. Alright, okay. First time for me to see this card. And a foil Scoured Barrens. So let's put that over there. So 3 packs in. No Mana Crypt, no Force of Will, or Sensei's Divine Top. Some of the cards that I'm looking at right now, or looking for right now. Hopefully we have some good value in this particular box. Alright. So next, Balinoff Cohort. Druid. Mog Fanatic. He's just basically jumping out of a flying ship, maybe. Shelter. Sexy. Okay. Lil's Alana Hunt Master. Una or Oona? Oona's Grace. Una's Grace. Fog. Alright. Llanowar Elves. Ah, yes. Llanowar Elves. Interesting. And then a Core Hookmaster. Firebolt. Right, going to the uncommons now. We have Invigorate. Price of Progress. Alright. Hymn to Torak. Yeah. And we have a Sylvos Rogue Elemental. Trample 3 and 3. Green 8/5. Alright, okay. And we have a Chain Lightning for the foil. Okay. Alright, going to our next pack, we have the Welcome Guide, Deadbridge Shaman, Borderland Marauder. Interesting art. Rally the Peasants, Glacial Wall, Seal of Strength again, Swiftwater Cliffs, Counter Spell, Phyrexian Rager, Werebear. Ooh, look at that, pretty nasty. Now we have a Calciderm to start off the uncommons. Shroud, Vanishing 4. Lies, Alana Scarblade. Okay. Oh, and we picked up a National's Altar. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And we have an Enlightened Tutor. That's pretty good, right? Is it? Yeah. So it's a $40 card, I think. Pretty good. Good pack. And then we have a foil Flint Hoof Boar. Alright. So, you know, now that I'm playing Magic again, I guess one of the things that I have to get used to is really, you know, trying the different mechanics. So there's a lot of new stuff now that obviously wasn't there before. I recall that the last new mechanic when I was still playing was, what was it again? I think it was phasing or flanking. I don't know. I think it was the Alliance's set that I had last purchased. So it had been such a long time ago, and it was shocking to me to see the breadth and scope of the different kinds of mechanics and how broken things can be. But the best thing of all, I think, for me was that there was a new format, Commander, which is a lot more fun. And you know, it doesn't have to be that super competitive sort of one-on-one action. I do enjoy Commander a lot more. So yeah, that's one of the things that's bringing me back to Magic. Right, next pack. Sting Scourger, Elite Vanguard, Knight's Whisper, Mog War Marshal, Stupefying Touch. Okay, kind of reminds me of Captain America, and then you have what's her name, Sharon Carter. Yeah, touching his chest when he came out of that chamber. Sylvan Might, a Phyrexian Rager again. Another Werebear Care Stare. Thornwood Falls, a Manowar. And to start off with the uncommons, we have the Centaur Chieftain. Another Chain Lightning. Wall of Omens, alright. And a Gamble. Search your library for a card, put that card in your hand, discard a card random, and show. Oh, alright. I think it's pretty interesting. And we have a Sylvan Might for the foil. Okay, heading over to our, I suppose this is the 7th pack. So far, hits we have is, we have Gamble, and we have Ashnod's Altar, and we have the Enlightened Tutor. So let's see how this one goes. Okay, just throw the garbage. Alright, we have Borland Marauder again, Rally Peasants, Dead Shaman, Wildfire Emissary. That's pretty cool art. I think, is that some kind of dinosaur over there? Nimble Mongoose. Ooh. Pretty nasty. Memory Lapse. Another Werebear, Care Bear, and Phyrexian Rager. And Windscarred Crag. And another Manowar. For the uncommons, we have the Necratal. 2 and 2 black. First strike. When Necratal enters the battlefield, destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature. Alright. Then we have Battle Squadron. And we have Thunderclap Wyvern. Flash Flying. Other creatures you control flying get 1/1. Alright. And we have a Deathrite Shaman. So it's either a black or a green. Exile target card from graveyard. Add 1 mana. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, and then we have a Silent Departure for the foil. Right, finishing up the, I suppose, the first third of this box. Hopefully we still get a lot of good value in the remaining cards. So Knight's Whisper, Undying Rage, Squadron Hawk, Civic Wayfinder, Screeching Scab. Right, Faithless Looting, Scoured Barrens and Pacifism, and Tranquil Cove and the Blossom Sands. 3 lands in this pack. Then we have Extract from Darkness. What the hell is that guy? There's a little wizard over there having, I don't know, some monster coming out of a sewer. Then we have Hydroblast, so there's another wizard, this time conjuring up Tidal Wave. Ooh, and the Sengir Autocrat. So is this guy supposed to be oh, he's a human. When Sengir Autocrat enters the battlefield, put 3/0/1 black surf creature tokens onto the battlefield. Then when it leaves, exile all surf tokens. So these are like the peasants, and basically he's enslaved them. Interesting. First time I ever heard of that, surf token. And we have Entomb for the rare. Alright, Entomb's $23 card. And we have a Milliken for the foil. Right, now heading into the meat and potatoes of this deck, of this box, I mean. And let's see how this goes. Benevolent Bodyguard, Carrion Feeder, Wildfire Emissary, Gaseous Form, Thornweld Archer, Reckless Charge, Deep Analysis. Is that Nicole Bolas? Checking out some kind of cosmic egg. I don't know what that is. Rugged Highlands, Wake of Vultures, Elephant Guide, Flame Jab. Alright, to start off the uncommons. Honden of Cleansing Fire. Okay, 3 and a white. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 2 life for each shrine you control. So that's something that I haven't really incorporated in my decks yet, these shrines. Are they any good? Let me know. Ancestral Mask. And we have Arcanus the Omnipotent. It's a wizard, 3 colorless and 3 blue. Draw 3 cards and then you can return to okay. And we have a Twisted Abomination for the foil. Well, I just want to do a shout out to my best friend ChumQ of channel ChumQ. He's the guy who got me back into Magic. And interestingly enough, I had brought him into Magic back in the mid-90s, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. And he continued playing Magic, and then I eventually dropped out. And then just recently we reconnected on it, and yeah, I started playing again and enjoying. So thanks to him for bringing me back. Okay, we have a giant tortoise. Wow, and he's got some horns over there. Interesting. So the art really of Magic is really one of the highlights for me of playing the game. Just looking at the cards and looking at the flavor text, for example, and looking at this, all of the art. Pretty good. Coalition Honor Guard. Orcish Oriflame. Alright. Shoreline Ranger. And Eye Blight's Ending in Dismal Backwater. Right, to start off the uncommons, we have Burning Vengeance. Whenever you cast a spell from your graveyard, Burning Vengeance deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Mesa's Enchantress. 1 and 2 white. Whenever you cast an enchant spell, oh, that's a pretty strong card. Relic of Progenitus. Okay. Some graveyard hate over there. And then we have for our rare an Ichorid. So it's 3 and black. Haste at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice Ichorid or Ichorid. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Ichorid is in your graveyard, you may exile a black creature card other than Ichorid from your graveyard. If you do, return Ichorid to the battlefield. Alright. And we have a Glacial Wall for the foil. So no big hits on the foil so far except for Vindicate. Anyway, let's keep going. What do we have in this one? Alright. Another Balin of Cohort to start. Blight Soil Druid, Desperate Ravings, Una's Grace, Commune with the Gods, Monk Idealist, Reckless Charge, another Deep Analysis, Rugged Highlands, Awake of Vultures. Alright. And then for the uncommons, we have Shaman of the Pack. So when it enters, target one loses life equal to the number of elves you control. So obviously it's a elf tribal. Ooh, and then we have a nice Swords to Plowshares. And again, this is one of those cards that I had played with before, and it's really nice to see it's a commander staple. Well, it's a Magic staple actually. So I have a lot of good memories of this card. So let's put that over here. And we have a Victimize. And we have an Isochron Scepter for the rare. Okay, that's a good pickup. And then Innocent Blood for the foil. So, you know, back in the day, I had I would say a small collection of cards. And, you know, as a kid, all you had to do is save up your money to buy some packs. So obviously you didn't have a lot of money to buy the awesome cards. At that time, those cards were, you know, Black Lotus, you have Jester's Cap, Shivan Dragon, and those guys. And now that I'm playing, those cards are actually not the well, except for the Black Lotus, of course. But the other cards are actually not too strong. So it's interesting. And I remember that I had a white weenie deck. That was my favorite. Bunch of small white creatures. Go wide and just keep attacking. But somehow I felt that the format, you know, with 20 life, I felt like, you know, you can actually draw the game out longer and try to enjoy the game. But, you know, it was quite competitive, and, you know, in 5-6 turns, you know, you could die. I remember I was so afraid of going up against Aaron the Relentless. I hated that guy because he regenerates, but oh well, yeah. I think I really didn't like playing against red and blue, but I always liked playing white and green. So yeah, interesting. All right, so next, Benevolent Bodyguard, Carrion Feeder, Avarax. Wow, he's got 4 arms, and looks like he's about to jump somebody. Not good. Civic Wayfinder. All right. We have a Screeching Scab. Jungle Hollow, Dream Twist. Ooh, looks spooky. And a Gravedigger. The art of Gravedigger kind of reminds me of if you know the comic Max, Maxx, if I remember correctly. His face kind of had that sort of profile, sharp angles. Pretty funny comic if I remember. So Faithless Looting and Scoured Barrens. Okay, for the uncommons, we have Honden of Infinite Rage. So at being of upkeep, deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of shrines. We have Brawn. Oh, okay, this is pretty good. Creature Incarnation. So when it's in your graveyard, your creatures have trample. Cool. And Spirit Noble to end the uncommons. Alright. And then Imperious Perfect for the rare. Okay. And then we have a Core Hookmaster for the 4. Okay, we're now in the officially in the last half or the second half of this booster box. Pretty decent so far, but none of the big boys that we're gunning for. So let's see. Plague Witch, Desperate Ravings, Humble, Duress, Communal Gods, Define Touch, Seal of Cleansing, Sentinel Spider, Thornwood Falls, and a Carbonize. Poor guy. So he's a Minotaur. Maybe he got burned, you know, in the explosion of Santorini. I don't know. Or maybe there's a fire in the labyrinth. Poor guy. And then we have Roar of the Worm, Cabal Therapy, Wonder, okay, and a Maelstrom Wanderer for the Mythic, our first Mythic. Alright, and what's he do? Creatures you control have haste, Cascade. And for the, let's put the Mythic pile over here. Alright, and then for the foil we have a Seismic Stomp. So how many Mythics would you be getting in one box of these Eternal Masters? So far we just got the first. Right, so Urborg Uprising, Sting Scourger, Second Thoughts, Skulking Ghost, Warden of Eva's Isle again. Okay, just blazing through these commons. Alright, then we go to uncommons. We have a Keldon Champion. 2 and 2 red. Haste. And Echo enters the battlefield deals 3 damage to target player. Alright. If you can recur the guy, that would be pretty cool. Trigon Predator. Alright. And then we have a Brainstorm. Good card. And for our rare, we have Brago, King Eternal. So 2 white and blue, flying. Whenever Brago, King Eternal deals combat damage to a player, exile any number of target non-land permanents you control, then return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control. So my aforementioned friend Chum had played this against me a few times. I'm not too happy about that. It's pretty good commander. And Fervent Cathar for the foil. Alright. Moving on to the next. Okay, we have Humble, Duress, Undying Rage, Squadron Hawk, Glacial Wall, Civic Wayfinder, Memory Lapse, White Mane Lion, Nausea. Ooh. Oh, I thought he farted. It's actually just coming from his foot. And those guys are choking over there. Look at her. She's about to barf. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Then Carbonize. Honden of Life's Web for the uncommons. Oops. Let me just fix this pile over here. Armadillo Cloak. Worn Power Stone. Alright. And we have a Toxic Deluge. Okay, pretty cool. And we have a War Priest of Thune for the foil. Alright. Finishing up the last of this third. No big hits yet, but still hoping we can find something here. Alright, so Welcome Guide, Prowling Pangolin. Ooh, I like pangolins, but I don't remember them being that big. Dragon's Egg, Dragon Egg. Aven Riftwatcher, Roots, Bloody Roots. Silent Departure, Abundant Growth, Fog, and Llanowar Elves, Seal of Cleansing. Alright, for the commons. Then we got Fact or Fiction. Start off the uncommons. Havoc Demon. Alright. Animate Dead. Wow, that's some pretty nice art over there. And for the rare, oh, and we got the Sensei's Divining Top. Wow, this is actually a pretty good hit, and a very useful card. Definitely going to one of my decks for sure. Let's put that over here, and then we have a foil Fog. This is actually quite nice art. You can see there's sort of a like foreground of some branches, and you can see 3 figures there sort of groping in the mist. Cool art. Alright, so we're in our last third of this box, and well, I think the biggest hit that we've gotten so far is the Senseis, but hopefully we can so this is like in terms of the set, the 5th most valuable card, so let's see if we can get something more valuable than that. Right, for Cathar, Raise the Alarm, another Civic Wayfinder, Screeching Scab, another Faithless Looting, Emperor Crocodile. Oh my goodness, some weird mouse, I don't know, kangaroo sort of thing, and you have this huge crocodile creature about to have an afternoon snack. That's basically his tea over there. So we had his tea first before the biscuit. Right, the Jungle Hollow, Tidal Wave, another Tragic Slip, Bloodfell Caves, right, and then going to the uncommons, we have Juggernaut. Alright, wow. Pretty cool, intense looking creature or machine. Another War Priest of Tune. Quiet Speculation. 1 in blue. Search target player's eye for up to 3 cards with flashback and put them into that player's graveyard. Okay. And we have a duplicate for the rare. Yeah, actually duplicate was reprinted in one of the precons that I just got recently, which is Osgear. So it's actually pretty good synergy for that particular commander. Alright, heading to the next pack. Okay, we have Plague Witch, Dragon Egg, Abundant Growth, Screeching Scab, Elfin Guide, Coalition Honor Guard. Alright, Orcish Oriflame, Shoreline Ranger, Eye Blight Ending, Dismal Backwater. And for the uncommon, we have G2 Slinger, and then Annihilate. Okay, Mishra's Factory, and a Maze of Ith. Alright, okay. And we have a foil Torrent of Souls. Okay, let's put that guy there. Okay, so we have Wake Dancer, Fervent Cathar, Gaseous Form. Okay. Elvish Vanguard, Pacifism, Tranquil Cove, Blossoming Sands, Curd Ape, wow, scary looking ape, Tidal Wave. So that boat, right, is a Greek style boat. I think you call that a trireme, if I'm not mistaken. Nature's Claim. And then for the uncommons, we have the Bloodbraid Elf, another Invigorate, Prismatic Lands, and a Siege Gang Commander. Alright, and then a foil Welkin Guide. Okay, we're down to our last 5 packs. Still hoping for some big hits, but I'm quite happy with Sensei's Divine Top. Okay. So we have Wildfire Emissary, Benevolent Bodyguard, Carrion Feeder. Ooh, does he have another head growing out of his back, or? Yeah. Nasty. Avarax. Roots! Bloody roots! Memory Lapse. Ooh, that's interesting art. She has a keyhole in her head and looking for several keys. Mental health is important, friends. Yavimaya Enchantress. Okay. White Mane Lion. White Lion. Nausea again. Oh my gosh. Must stink. And we have Counterspell to end the commons. Now for the uncommons, we have the Wirewood Symbiote. Pretty cool. Pyroblast. Alright. Prodigal Sorcerer. Oh my goodness. This is one of those classic cards back in the day where you tap him to deal damage to creature or player. Fun card. Nice to see him here. Reprinted. Yeah. And let's see for the rare. We have a. Ooh! What did we get? The most valuable card for the set. A Mana Crypt. Hello. Bing, 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 bing. Alright, guys. This is. Oh my gosh. Right in the nick of time. We had 5 packs left and picked this up in the last half of this set. Oh my gosh. Cool pickup. Cool pickup. Let's put that over there in the cool pile. And then we have a Swiftwater Cliffs for the foil. Wow. Amazing. Mana Crypt. This is a great way to head into the back half of this box. We still have 4 more packs to go, and I'm still hoping that we can get a Force of Will, maybe. So, Innocent Blood, Keldon Marauders, Elite Vanguard, Wake Dancer, Commune of the Gods, Stupefying Touch, Nausea, Carbonize, Windscarred Crag, and the Llanowar Elves for the commons. So we have a Centaur Chieftain for the uncommon. To start off, we Dragonauts. This is interesting art. 2 like small guys, little people there. I don't know, what are they doing? Flying with something. And then we have Intangible Virtue for the uncommon, and a Glare of Subdual. So what does this do? It's 2 green and white. Tap an untapped creature you control, and then tap target artifact or creature. Okay. And a Sting Scourger for the foil. Last 3 packs. Wow. Pretty good box, and for my first unboxing, pretty momentous pack there. Pretty good. Mana Crypt. Okay, so last 3. Let's go for it. Carrion Feeder, Wildfire Emissary, Welcome Guide, Roots, Sun Departure, Windscarred Crag, Llanowar Elves, another Fog, and a Phantom Monster to end the commons. For the uncommons, we have Field of Souls, Harmonize, Thunderclap Wyvern, and for the rare, a Rorix Bladewing. So 3 and 3 red, Flying Haste 6/5. Alright. And we have a Thornweld Archer in the foil. Alright, last 2. So let's see how this goes. I'm hoping that we still get maybe a Force of Will, or maybe a Sylvan Library. So these are cards that I don't have yet in my collection. Okay, it's Raise Alarm, Swelling Oath. Okay, Second Thought, Cephalid Sage. What is that? Is he some kind of octopus thingy? I don't know. Yavimaya Enchantress. What's going on with their lower half? It's just roots. Bloody roots! We have Firebolt, Pilgrim's Eye, Tranquil Cove, Phantom Monster for the commons, and for the uncommons we have a Faith's Fetters, Extract from the Darkness, the Sewer Monster, coming to get you from your toilet, and a Phyrexian Gargantua, and a Future Sight for the rare. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play the top card of your library. Okay. Tooth and Claw for the foil. Alright, down to our last pack. Alright, dweebs, let's see if we can get something here. But I'm pretty happy with Mana Crypt. Who wouldn't be, right? Okay, so Vulcan Guide, Prowling Pangolin, Cephalid Sage, Nimble Mongoose, Reckless Charge, Deep Analysis, Rugged Highlands, Wake of Vultures, Elephant Guide, Coalition Honor Guard, and a Mindless Automaton for the uncommon, Ancestral Mask, another Honden of Cleansing Fire, and the last rare is a Control Magic. Alright, and then a Stupefying Touch foil to end the box. Alright, we did get some pretty good hits. I think we got, well, definitely the Mana Crypt. I think Karmic Guide is pretty good. The Enlightened Tutor, Gamble. What else we get? The Isochron Scepter. And of course, the Senseis, let's not forget. And Toxic Deluge, pretty solid rare. Maze of Ith as well. So I think all in all, this is a pretty good box. Definitely would have wanted to get some other cards that I don't have yet in my collection. But thanks for joining me in opening this first unboxing of mine, and hope to see you in the future. Bye.